Hi Virgo, it's Sloan Rhodes here with your spiritual guidance for mid-February 2020. This is just a short period of time. We're looking at a little bit of guidance for you as we flow gently into March. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's go ahead and get started. And if you haven't checked out the Life, Purpose, Career, and Money readings, they are up from mid-February through March 2020. And then if you haven't seen them already, I do release the weekly spiritual guidance videos and recordings every Sunday usually, and they can also be listened to. All of my videos can be listened to in audio format. There are links below. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, mid-February, or whenever you happen to listen or see this video, listen to or see this video, it's the right time for you. I'm drawing from the Sacred Rebels deck by Lana Fairchild. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, mid-February. Pandora's Gift and Receiving under the deck. Wow, this is beautiful to see under the deck. We have 2 nines. You know, something from the past definitely influencing you during this particular time frame. Could be anything. This is a general reading. I'm not going to get too into that. Trust your own intuition as to what that may mean for you. All right, so Pandora's Gift, number 45. Look at what you've opened, you know, and how have you opened it? Through your receptivity, Virgo, through your openness, through your surrender to what has been going on, whatever that may mean for you. A lot of Virgos have had, you know, as many people have, but a difficult time in many different ways. And many Virgos have been hermiting, you know, going within, allowing themselves to surrender a bit more so that they can have that intuitive nudge to do whatever it needs to be done next. We have a lot of golden light here for this in this card, for me representing more of that divine masculine energy coming in, right? You surrendered, you're open, and then you're able to receive, because you're not just so focused on achieving one particular goal, Virgo, but you've been more open and under the underlying the deck here, which is really, really nice to see. You're able to receive because you're open, right? If you're open this much, you receive this much, but if you're open this much, you can receive so many more blessings, right? And here we have Pandora's Gift, the gift of sight, the gift of knowledge. And what do you do with that? You're taking off your limited lens through your receptivity, through your openness, and you're allowing all possibilities to come in. Let me see what the deck, the card says, or the booklet says on this particular card. I don't usually tune into this in a reading, but let's see if there's anything that captures my attention. Yeah, so nothing really there. So I'm just going to go with it intuitively here, Virgo. You've been open, receiving, and then you've opened it up, and everything is pouring forth. You're no longer just looking through a particular lens, maybe from the past. You know, maybe in the past you're always like, or you tended to always to be like, this is always like this. I always have this experience. And now, through your receptivity, through your openness, you're receiving the gift of sight, right? Not just visual sight, but with your third eye. Able to see things more clearly, able to see more options, more possibilities for yourself and others in the world. You've opened the box. Consciousness is occurring. And with that comes the gift of possibility. So really for you, I feel like, and it may be that you actually do receive a gift of some kind during this next 2 weeks in particular, that was more than you ever could have imagined, you know, for some fortunate few, or hopefully many. But for me, really, it's more of a, kind of like a pat on the back is what this feels like for you, Virgo. From mid-February, flowing very, very gently to very early March, we have this celebration. Like, you know what? You have done it. You've been maybe forced to surrender, forced to be open, or maybe it was just a conscious choice. I want to be more open. I want to surrender more because I'm tired of suffering. I'm tired of trying to keep control of a situation or whatever it may be. And now I just surrender more. And when you surrender, now suddenly there's a lot of gifts coming to you here, Virgo, in many different ways. It may be actual physical gifts, as I mentioned, or it may just be the gift of sight, the gift of the heart opening more and more and just seeing more love, having more loving encounters, more, receiving more loving gestures. And besides that, just, again, the conscious awareness of all the possibilities that they roll out for you during this time period. It's going to be different for everybody and different degrees, but, again, this is a very kind of short spiritual guidance recording. And I want to say that really for me, as I mentioned, for me, it's really about patting yourself on the back here, Virgo. Not out of like, I'm amazing, look at me, out of ego, but more like out of encouragement, like, yeah, you're doing a good job. Look at what you're doing. Look at how free you are now in comparison to where you were. So I hope that you find that helpful. This has gone a little bit long, so I'm going to end your reading. I wish you much love, Virgo. And this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, so you're welcome to listen to your other recordings as well. Much love.